I don't know if I'm allowed to play the whole video to you because of course, copyright issues, but it is my favorite Friday song. It's called Friday, I'm in Love from The Cure. You know the saying, TGIF, thank God it's Friday and of the week. And I always feel this way on Fridays. What about you? Do you like Fridays? I bet you do, because on a Friday, everything calms down. Or if you're younger than me, everything becomes quite not calm, but you get ready to party and etc. Of course, this is like before COVID life, right? Now we can't just go out and party, or we are grown up and we have kids and we're bars and etc. But still, I still have that party feeling every Friday in my nerves. I hope that you feel the same, and you should, because it's Friday and you have completed a lot of things. You have completed. Let me share my screen and then show what you have done so far. Give me a minute. I will be looking at my class right now, and I am shooting this video on a Wednesday. So these two are still grey, but it will all be done by the end of this week. So as you're watching, you know what? You have completed 7 assessments. Well done to you. You have completed the writing, the speaking, 1 listening, 2 readings, and hopefully you are working on your speaking presentation. Some of you have already finished them. Some of you will do that next week. But wow, 7 assessments out of 13. We do have 13. So 5 more to go. Okay? And in the meantime, of course, all these assessments teach us different skills. When we do a reading assessment, it's not just to test your ability, but it's to teach you the reading strategies, right? So these are the teaching tools. They're very valuable teaching tools. So when we're talking always about the assessment, starting, no, this course is all tests and tests and tests. No, it's learning, learning, and learning. Okay, let me show you what I have prepared for you today. You might have already seen the materials before we this video, but because I am recording this 2 days earlier, I don't see that in the course stream, but I can see them on my drive. Okay, I had put some grammar exercises for you on Monday, and I have also put some vocabulary exercises for you, which were all related to environment. Okay, and this is a very high academic topic. If you know all vocabulary related to environment, and if you ever take an exam, like IELTS or TOEFL, believe me, one of the writing topics, or a reading test, or the listening, one of them will definitely be about environment, because it is such a hot topic these days. Okay, and plus it's a hot topic everywhere in daily life as well. Okay, so I have some vocabulary activities, and for today I put a documentary worksheet which I had prepared years ago, because it's a very relatively old documentary, but it is still valid. Everything is still true. It's called Home Documentary. Let me show you the document. If I can open this document, I can't open it because I'm sharing a Chrome tab. Okay, you can see this. Okay, it is a documentary by a photographer. So this guy, Arthur's Bertrand, so I think it's French, I don't know to correctly pronounce his French surname, but he is a photographer, and he took photos, aerial photos of the world, and turned this into a documentary about environment. And I really like this documentary. That's why I spent hours to prepare this worksheet for my students. And you can enjoy it as well. And I have put it an hour and a half documentary, but I had divided them into sections. So if you watch the first 60 minutes, So you can do this exercise. It talks about the beginning of the earth. Okay, it's just gap fill. You just have to listen. And there's a question if you want to talk about or think about, or if your teachers just to use this as class activity, they can ask those questions to you in Google Meet. Okay, it's up to them. Part two, it's when we enter the story when humans became a part of the world, the environment, what changed with our urban life, etc. So it goes on and on. It's a very long document. Part three, again, energy consumption. Part four is about plants and forests. Yeah. Part five is about our the population increase and what we have done, different places about the earth. Okay, and then there's a summary, and then at the very end there are some solutions which countries are doing to solve some of the environmental problems portrayed in the documentary. Why do I suggest this documentary? Because if once you watch this documentary and if you complete this worksheet, believe me, you will know every possible vocabulary item related to environment at this level, and you will be able to talk and write about every possible speaking or writing question, which might come in an academic exam. So it is very good to improve your environment vocabulary. There's a vocabulary list at the end. You can just go through it and check if you know these vocabulary items. Okay, but this will be self-study and it is optional, but I really suggest it. And the answer key will be there. So if you don't have time to do this in class, and because of all these assessments, you might not have time to cover everything in class, but you do have the answer key, so you can watch the documentary with your family, have a movie night, have some popcorn, watch the documentary. Don't worry about the worksheet in the first run, okay? Just watch it and enjoy the documentary. And then the second time, you can pause and do the activities if you want to. One more step. I am going to go to the YouTube page. When you click on the link, okay, this is the original page from the project. There are lots of different channels in YouTube which actually broadcast this documentary, but I suggest watching this from this link. Okay, the original link because it's HD and it's very beautiful, and the captions are accurate. Have you watched it from somewhere else? The captions of English subtitles might be a little bit different because it might be auto-generated. Okay, if you just click on the settings here and choose the subtitles for English, I'm not talking about subtitles in your own language, I'm talking about watching this with English subtitles, because that works. When you read, it became full screen. Okay, here, subtitles are off, so if you just click subtitles, and if you choose English, okay, you can watch and read at the same time. It's very, very useful for your listening, reading, vocabulary, and everything. Okay, so this is the only thing that I will be sharing with you, because again, you have a lot. You have a lot of assessments. You are doing a lot with your teachers in your Google Meet classes, and you're doing your best to improve your English. So what I would suggest for this Friday night is movie night. Okay, I'll see you next Monday with more information about upcoming